Okay, substitution. Method, right? Because there's graphing method, there's substitution method, and we're going to learn another method. This is the second notes, or part 2. Yesterday we learned part 1, the simple ones, for solving linear systems, or solving systems of linear equations. Okay. All right. So remember what the solution means. Remember the solution requires two coordinates, two values. I need a value for x and I need a value for y. And then you have to write the solution a very special way, right? Okay, because you know that the solution is where these two lines intersect and it's a coordinate and you got to write it as a coordinate. Okay, number 1. 2x plus 9y is equal to negative 31. Okay. 2x plus 9y is equal to negative 31. And x is equal to 4y minus 7. You see, yesterday x was just like a number, or maybe a number and like a variable next to it. Now you have an expression you're going to substitute. You're substituting an expression, right? This one is solved for x, isn't it? This one says x is equal to, x is equal to this. So does everybody agree? We're going to, right, this is substitution method. We're going to substitute, what's the idea here? You substitute one equation into the other. And remember, sometimes you're substituting to the x, and sometimes you're substituting into the y. This one says to substitute it where? For x. So we're going to substitute right there. We're going to write, instead of x right here, we're going to write this stuff, yeah? So when I rewrite this one and I substitute it, when I rewrite that with the substitution, it's going to say 2, but I'm not going to put x. Let me put an open parentheses. 2 times something here, instead of x, I got to write something else. And let's copy the rest of this equation correctly. The rest, I'm going to copy exactly the same. When I substitute x right there, does everybody agree I write this part? The 4y minus 7 right there? Yeah? Here it's 2 times x, but x is this. X is this expression now, 4y minus 7. So when I rewrite this over here, I copy it all the same, but instead of this x, I write this part. Everybody got that? That's the toughest part. Just making sure you substitute it correctly. And now let's carefully do the algebra 1 part here, or the solving part here. What do I need to do here? Distribute. Very good. I'll copy it over again. You probably don't, I don't know if you want to, it's up to you, but if I start doing everything in one spot, it gets kind of busy and messy, and it's like, okay, now we're going to distribute, right? We'll multiply this to this. Yeah, distributive property, distribute. Okay, when you multiply that, you're going to get what? Anybody oh, very good. 8y, 2 times 4y is 8y minus, and 2 times 7, 14. A lot of people, I don't know, they forget to multiply to the second one. Don't forget that, right? This is 2 times 4y, and that's how you got the 8y minus, and this one's 2 times 7. And that's how you get the 8y minus 14. And then you copy the rest, right? Plus 9y equals negative 31. Okay, let's not skip steps. And then now here, does everybody agree these are on the same side, right? Everything on the same side I can combine things here that go together. Does everybody agree 8y and 9y are the ones that are like terms? And the negative 14 doesn't have a y, that's just a number. So when you combine like terms on this side, 8 plus 9, 17, you're right. 17y, and then I'm going to copy the rest, right? Minus 14 is equal to negative 31. Okay, so I got the variable on this side. That means I don't want this minus 14 here. I want the variables on this side. I want the numbers on the opposite side. Who knows what to do now? You can add 14 to both sides, or can I write this? Somebody tell me if that's right. What did I do good, but what did I do bad? Yeah, you're supposed to move this negative 14 to that side, which I did. That's the good thing, but what's the bad thing? When it's negative 14 here, when you toss it over to the other side, it is positive 14. Yeah, don't mess this up. We're going to move this. We throw it to this side. You got to change the sign. Yeah, you can do plus 14. You can do plus 14, plus 14, but I like this. Okay, you're going to be left with 17y is equal to, I think that's a negative 17 when you add those two. So we're going to get y is equal to, here's our value, our coordinate for the y. Y is equal to? Yeah, negative 1. Easy, we got it. Woohoo! That's it, we're finished? No! You'd be like, yes, I'm done. No, you're not done. Why not? You got to find the x. You got to make sure you have two. You got to have the x and the y. I just found the y. So the first one takes the longest. Once you got the first one, it'll be easy to find the second one. Anybody remember what you have to do to find the second one? Right, I'm going to write this over here. We just found out that y is equal to negative 1. And then your job is to do what? Your job is to come back over here and look at your system. One of these two looks really easy. And you're going to choose which one. Which of these two are you going to choose? Yeah, this one. X is equal to 4y minus 7. You're going to get the value that you just found and substitute it back into one of these two. Well, pick the easy one. And if y is equal to negative 1, aren't you going to put it right there? Yeah, you're going to, again, substitute. That's called substitution method. So you're going to have x is equal to 4 times what? The value of y, which we just found, is negative 1. And then don't forget, take away 7, right? Don't forget this second part there. Okay, what does that give you? It gives you negative 4 take away 7. X is equal to whatever negative 4 take away 7 is. Okay, that is a what? X is equal to negative 11. Okay, now we're finished, right? We finished? Are we finished now? I got the two coordinates. You got to write it correctly. You got to write it as a coordinate, right? How do you know which one goes first? Remember, a coordinate or your solution is a point, is that coordinate. A solution has to be first the x and the y. It's an xy coordinate like this. So remember, write the x coordinate first. Your answer, and remember, you do have to write it with the parentheses and the comma, should be what? Which one's x? Negative 11, and y is? Okay, now that's how you're going to enter it, and that's how you do it. Okay, so not too far from what we learned yesterday, right? All right, let's do another one. Number 2. We're good? Everybody good? Number 2. All right. Negative 3x plus 4y. Copy that. Negative 3x plus 4y is equal to negative 1. That's one equation. And the other one is x is equal to y plus 1. Okay, we're going to substitute for x. This says that x is equal to this, and I know I'm going to substitute x right there. Substitute. Because this is substitution method. It's solved for x. See, so it's solved for x. If it said y right here, then you'd substitute it over there, but it doesn't. Okay, this one's kind of similar like the first one. Okay, so when we rewrite this one, what is it going to look like now? -3, and I'm going to put an open parentheses and substitute what? Just this part, just what it says, x is equal to y plus 1, you put it there. And then make sure you copy the rest correctly, right? Plus 4y equals -1. Yeah. Here's where some people are going to mess up. Do you guys agree we have to distribute next? What happens when I distribute like that? Tell me what's going to happen. Well, you're going to have, everybody agree you're going to have -3 times y is -3y? And is that going to be +3 or -3? Watch out, because a negative times a positive is a negative. -3 times +1 is -3. Watch out when you distribute and there's a negative involved. Okay. If you cleared that spot there and you didn't mess up, I think you're going to be good. Okay. What happens now? This is what kills me when I see students do this and I'm like, nope, you don't know your algebra that good. When I see students do this, tell me what's wrong with this, right? Don't copy this, right? Obviously this is going to be wrong. It kills me when I see students do this. -4y, -4y. Oh my God. What's going on there? Why is that not right? They're on the same side. If this y was on this side, then you move it. Then you do that business. But they're on the same side. You don't do that. They're on the same side. So really, is it okay if I write it like this? Is it okay if I write 4y, then -3y, then the -3? Is it okay if I write it like that? I mean, that's like if I tell you 1 plus 2 take away 3. Is it okay if I write 2 plus 1 take away 3? Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. I can move it around. Or what if I write, remember the negative has to be on the 3. What if I write -3 plus 1 plus 2? I mean, it's okay as long as the signs are correct, right? Is it okay if I write the 4y, then take away 3y, then the -3? Yeah, that's okay. Why am I doing that? So that I can see that those need to be the ones that go together, the combined like terms. 4 take away 3 is 1y, which is just y. Y take away 3 is equal to? Right, isn't that 1y? Yeah. Y, a positive y. Y take away 3 is equal to -1. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get a coordinate here. What is it going to be? Y is equal to -1. Somebody tell me what to write right here. +3 or -3? Yeah, this is a -3. When you move it over, it becomes a plus. The answer is 2 for the y coordinate. Oh, I got the y. I got one of them. This is the first one's the one that's going to take you a little bit longer to find. The second one's going to be quicker. I got the answer for this first one. Now make sure you get this one correct. If I get this one wrong, and then I substitute over here, you're going to get the other one wrong too. So make sure this one's correct. Okay, y is equal to 2. Remember that answer we got. Y is equal to 2. Okay, I'm going to write it over here. Y is equal to 2. Okay, now you got to come over here and choose one of these and tell me which one's the easiest one. Yeah. This one. X is equal to y plus 1. If you substitute this one into the other one, you'll still get the right answer. It's just more work. Why would you want to just get it the easy way here? Okay, who can see the answer right here right away? Yeah. Oh. Are we finished? Is the answer 32? 23? No, you write it as a solution, which is a coordinate, because we understand these are two lines, and the solution means this is where they would intersect, right? We're not graphing them, but if we were, they would intersect at what? 3 and 3 at 3, 2. X, you go x to positive 3 and up 2 on the y. That is it right there. Okay, I'll give you a head start. Last one on number 3. I'll give you a head start, and then I'll check and see if you're good. Where's my paper? Here it is. Okay, number 3. Go ahead and do this, and I think you got it. Let's see. What if I put y is equal to negative 7x plus 4 and 10x minus 10y equals 40? All right, go ahead and do that one. Substitution method. Okay, I'll show you the first part. You're supposed to know that this one says y is equal to this. I'm going to circle it so I can see that that's the part that's going to go. It's going to be substituted into here, the x? No, come on now. Well, right there, right? For this one, you're going to change that and substitute there. If you did that right, now this, when you rewrite it, Jaden, are you writing this down? Is going to be 10x minus 10 times something equals 40. Did you do that? You should have wrote this. Okay, if you did that part, you're good. Okay, continue from there. Okay, I'm gonna just finish because the bell's gonna ring in 3 minutes. Okay, so you should have this. 10x. This is a negative 10 times a negative 7x. That should be positive 70x. Did you put positive? Negative 10 times negative 7. Watch the signs. And this is also, right, there's a takeaway. There's a negative 10. See, that's probably where I got you. And then the negative 10 times a positive 4, you should have negative 40 equals 40. Watch it. Watch this number if it's a positive or a negative when you're distributing. Okay, so if you did it right, you should have this. Okay, I'm going to finish. That's going to be, I can combine like terms here. That's going to be 70 plus 10. Calculator? No. 80. 80x minus 40 equals 40. Oh. Yeah. When I move this negative 40 to that side, that's going to be 80x is equal to 40. And if that's negative here, isn't it going to be positive over here? Oh, good. 40 plus 40, I like. 80x equals 80. Psh, I don't need a calculator for this. X equals 1. I got it. I got the answer for one coordinate. I got x equals 1. All right. Now what do? I got to go back and I got to find the other one. Let's come over here. I just found out that x is equal to 1. Which one are you going to choose? This simple one. And when you multiply like that, okay, I hope you got y is equal to negative 6. Or you added it wrong. That's going to cause you to get the whole problem wrong. Okay, the answer is what? The solution is a coordinate. 1, negative 6. Huh? 4? We got x equals 1. Oh, did I copy it wrong? Oh, shoot, you copied it wrong. Your fault. I did it on purpose. Nobody caught it. Nobody caught it. I did it on purpose. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. Your fault. Your fault. I got it right. You got it wrong. Okay, yeah, watch out. Yeah, I copied it wrong. I mean, you copied it wrong. Okay, there it is.